What
Oof.
trait do you think would give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Wow, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
What school you want me to pick, Ray? Which school y'all want to see me play college ball at? Clemson, Miami, Florida, LSU, USC, Oregon, Michigan State. I know Bugs is going to be LSU. I picked LSU last year. Ooh, Clemson, Texas. Oof. Let's go take Sunshine's team. Make his ass come back up.
Wow, so the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well,
Nah,
there's
it
been
doesn't
a lot
really
of
matter.
elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list.
Either way, I'm
Plus,
gonna be the starter.
The opportunity
We're
to
gonna
play
win a
for a
national
legend
title,
like
and
Coach
then we
Miller
go into the
is too much of a
NFL.
draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and
I just wish they could have gave you,
I think there's a lot I can learn.
yeah,
from him.
anything but UVA.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
If you go to UVA, you're virgin ass. That's what we're gonna call you.
Let's see, who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and I can't break up this dynamic duo.
He's gonna try to come to Clemson to steal my team and my spotlight. That's all he's doing.
I'm trying to win back my own position.
That's, come on. Why would you pick the same school? You should have picked like the rival, and we could have met in national title game.
More details
That's so
rolling in,
gay.
everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping
Eisen.
down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head
You don't think
coaching
about that.
gigs,
Ain't that
but
gay?
it
He
sure
picked
looks
same
like he's
school
just
as
going to
me.
stay put and take over
He's
the
salty
entire
'cause I took his
program.
job.
But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
Wow, not starting. Oh boy. He must be a Cowboys fan. He pulling out the rings.
How many of those do you guys have?
It don't matter. Irrelevant.
Now, as I was saying,
Probably
neither
won those back in the
of you
60s.
starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your heartbreak kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Yeah, fuck those rings. They mean nothing. They probably won back in like the 80s. Like Cowboys. They won since the 90s. Fuck out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season
college
pilgrimage to
football.
Hard Rock Stadium.
You know, that'd be the only
in
reason I buy
Miami
Madden on
for the
PC.
season opening kickoff
Is to get
classic
the
on
NCAA
EA
mod
Sports.
so I could play
It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the
with all the
Clemson Tigers.
NCAA teams for college football. That'd be the only reason I play.
It is time for the kickoff classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, why couldn't you block
line, so the decision
Come
to
on.
bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Baloney. Still can't change the difficulty.
First and 10 now for
For
Clemson.
the pros.
Operating from the gun.
Oh.
Cook. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he got my name now?
Inside the
Yeah.
30. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate that in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium,
Well,
noise
first
coming
play
from
is
everywhere.
a starter for Clemson and touchdown.
Took the team right downfield.
That's how we do
6
it.
on the board. And how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I ain't playing defense. We're trying to get through this. Because in the pros, we ain't playing no defense.
Cook off the play fake. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. And they rattle off a big one. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Cook going up top for Miller. It's
Oh my God.
Took
What the fuck are you doing, Miller? The ball's right there.
Thought process there. They connected on a big play.
don't
And
want
sometimes you find the defense
Coach need to
vulnerable.
bench his ass.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one past the 30
Didn't work
down
that
to
time.
25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cook now on first and 10. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's first and goal, Clemson. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
TV, baby.
Clemson.
I was number 12, and it's funny. Right before I started my high school career, the cutscene locker room with Tommy, I was 12. We go to play. He was 12. I was 11. I'm like, all right, EA, what's up with that?
Now Cook.
And then now,
Play action, looking for the end zone.
And then now I'm 18.
Touchdown, Clemson.
18's not bad. Just a weird number for a
Pretty
quarterback.
special performance for his first.
But I guess you could be any number you want. But it didn't give me the option for college, so it's all good. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Here's Cook, throwing on first down. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25.
Baby, we come again.
And he will take this in for a
I can't wait to fix the
touchdown.
difficulty. This is too damn easy.
Touchdown pass.
Can I? Nope.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Tigers 28, Gators nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25 yards.
I mean, we have 31-9. I don't need me to play no more. I mean, he won't lie in saying his defense was really good. He won't lie about that. 45-14.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps.
Take a break.
That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his
kitchen, though.
problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Damn, that's college life, though. Dishes, pizza boxes everywhere. Oh, our house ain't that bad. Oh, no, it wasn't as bad as that house though, that apartment. Yeah, Nike boxes, coffee cup, pizza boxes, beer bottles. Good lord.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Clemson Tigers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And they'll start this drive just
Thank you for the alert, Trill.
Pretty nice work on the return.
Coming in clutch.
At their own 31-yard line.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Well, he's going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. One word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. Our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that to get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. As they begin on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Warner from the gun. And Walker has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. And Martin's got it, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw on 2nd down, Warner. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
How about that? A dime set on defense. defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have...
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead.
Tigers 14, Longhorns nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the ball. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Good for Hayes.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through again.
The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Brings up
and on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Warner drops it off to Martin. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Martin. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Clemson Tigers 14, Longhorns nothing.
This complete to Martin. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. Operating from the gun. Cook steps away to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurt.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson there to make the grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we're usually talking about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. First down, here's the run with Martin. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, again to Martin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They set up the screen to Martin. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Their own 39-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. What a game that he has had throwing the football now. 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. Tell you what, he is going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score. Tigers 28, Longhorns 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will have a touchdown. That pick 6, a extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But if things don't improve past then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Now Warner. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. What does the defense have? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. He was
Big boy
under
with the
duress,
sack.
surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
To throw is Cook. Following a fumble recovery, he'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. But the defense will get their hands on it, go the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble.
Big boy with the return.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Warner. It's complete to Fuller. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A play fake. Now Warner. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, it was really similar.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover.
It's caught at the 10. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and
Clemson fans right now saying Tommy who, because it has been all Tigers here as we reach halftime at Arlington. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
the ball carrier.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
The punter for Texas out on the field as he'll come on to kick this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Operating from the gun. Cook. Going to throw right side here. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Jewell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 11. And that'll give them a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for Clemson.
40-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run with Jewell. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Jewell, the ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Jewell. Inside the 10 at the 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a lob.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Jay on right side. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. This will make it into the end zone.
Setting record.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at the time, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
It's now 3rd and 8.
To throw on 3rd down, Warner, and that is incomplete.
Warner's pass.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
They'll run on 1st down. Jewell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell, and he's going to get stopped in quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
At the 43.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now a 1st down throw, Warner. Forced out to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Warner. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
29-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards the pickup, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Jewell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. Good for a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
What a great start for this junior quarterback as they get the victory here in the College Football Kickoff Classic.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
What's up? What's up with this?
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Just because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs.
Oh.
And why
Yeah,
can't
I
Southwest
don't
look
get why
off
they
your
got
face?
white jerseys on.
It's
I
game
got on
time.
orange. It makes no sense. That's EA for you. I don't know. For a second, I thought he was on a different team because he transferred, but he didn't. Leave it to EA. Extremely accurate. That's what we call EA. Hey, the last game against Texas, they wouldn't let me play offensive only. I had to play the whole game. Did not like that.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Clemson Tigers.
I was mad I had to play the whole game because I blew them out.
You okay, son?
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy, you all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. I waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. And this is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
Well, the pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback. Clemson trails at the break. Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. And we'll keep you updated as we receive more information.
Now I can simulate. Thank you. Well, let me simulate the last game. I don't know why, but finally we can play. Just offense. I didn't care about playing defense against Texas. But I guess they wanted you to do that for a reason. But how you gonna...
Cook
I'll blow...
Going deep this time for Miller. And that will
Flag?
be incomplete. Would have been a big
I don't know how I blew out
Instead,
Texas.
Second down.
63
So following
to 3, but then like he benched me for the national title. That made no sense. Broke records and everything. Nope.
Cook. And that one goes in.
I waited too long.
Wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done
That
some
was
good
just so
work.
stupid.
They forced
That's
incompletions on
unrealistic.
first and
Because
second down,
if you're
bring
breaking
up third and
records,
10.
like you're not getting
That
benched.
brings
I'm
up the big
sorry.
question. Did they bring pressure or did they play coverage on this down?
It's not realistic at all.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. The departure of Tommy Matthews at the half. Cook now, off the play fake. And this is Simpson with a catch. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone. Now Cook on 1st and 10. Going up top for Miller. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Miller on the catch over the middle. and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And Clemson tacks onto their lead. They'll run on first down. Jewell, he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way.
Just need a hard
forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved.
First down carry for Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Gonna hand to Jewell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold it just a couple and force a 3rd down.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And Clemson tacks on to the... First down, Jewell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, Cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Down to a knee. Here goes Cook, and that should do it.
On the keeper. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and...
Well, they changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. Woo! And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Give me that national championship, baby.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You here for Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished this season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews. You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys in their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Could have deflected, but he's in the hospital, man.
The doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
Did she say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from
You
a
want to
filthy
be a douche with him in the
dishes lying around the apartment.
hospital? I'd feel bad.
She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Really? Right now? Yeah. Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just suspecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
Something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you. From this moment forward, I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call.
Going pro, baby.
NFL coaches, come
Can't believe you
calling.
picked him. That's crazy.
Trust that I'll have your back.
Brought you a ring, national title. You betrayed me.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
So, the NFL